Rain tapping against neon windows, soft jukebox playing in the corner. Rainy evening at Betty's diner, coffee brewing, glowing brighter. Outside thunder rolls away. At the ending of the day, truckers gather at the bar, talking about places near and far, while the waitress pours a cup and asks if I'd like a refill up. The jukebox plays a slow old tune beneath the silver rainy moon, and every booth seems occupied by stories people keep inside. A young couple by the glass watches headlights drifting past, sharing fries and secret smiles for a little while. Rainy evening at Betty's diner, where the world feels warm and kinder. Through the storm and through the gray, life just seems okay. Coffee, steam, and neon signs helping heal a troubled mind, like a shelter from the rain, where old memories remain. Some places become home, even when you're passing through, because comfort isn't where you are. It's how a place welcomes you. Rainy evening at Betty's diner still glows softly in my mind, like a beacon in the storm, warm, nostalgic, and kind. The river is shallow where we stand, just enough to blur the boundary between earth and reflection, and our feet disappear slowly beneath the surface, as if the water is deciding whether to remember us or not. The village behind us feels distant, even though nothing has changed in its position, only in the way it feels less like a place and more like something we are passing through. The current moves gently against our skin, not cold enough to interrupt thought, not warm enough to feel like comfort, just present enough to make time feel slower. And for a moment, nothing else exists beyond this sound of water and breath. Our feet in the water, where the river takes the shape of everything we cannot hold, and the world feels suspended, as if it has paused just long enough for us to forget where we were going. Nothing speaks loudly here, even silence feels softened by movement beneath the surface. Light bends through the river in ways that make the ground look closer than it is, and every ripple feels like it carries something unspoken from earlier in the day. We do not step forward, we simply remain, as if movement itself has become unnecessary. Maybe we are not standing in the river at all. Maybe we are standing inside a moment that has decided not to end. Our feet in the water, and the village becomes a distant idea rather than a place. And I realize nothing here needs to continue, because it is already complete in its stillness. The river keeps moving after we stop noticing it. After everything fades into distance, after the cafe quiets, after the tram disappears, the river remains as if it was never part of beginning or end. It does not wait, it does not conclude, it simply continues. The world feels softer now, less defined, more like memories still unfolding. And it feels like nothing ever truly leaves. Somewhere after everything, the river still moves, carrying what we were without needing to hold it. And I stand at its edge, understanding that continuity is the only truth that never breaks. The night does not feel final, only extended into something quieter than language. Maybe everything we thought ended only changed where it continues. Somewhere after everything, the river still moves, and nothing is truly gone. And I realize that existence does not stop. It only shifts form, and the river keeps going, even after everything becomes silence. Late afternoon beside the village square, an accordion echoes through the fading light. Old man sitting near the trees, watching pigeons in the breeze, hat beside his weathered cane, listening softly to the rain. Every evening just at 4, he arrives beside the store, orders coffee, nothing more, at the tiny cafe door. People pass but rarely know all the years behind his eyes. Photographs he carries still, folded deep beneath his coat. He once danced beneath these lights on warm summer Saturday nights, when the square was full of songs and the whole town sang along. Old man and the square remain through the sunshine and the rain, like a story never told, growing quietly old. And the bells above the town still echo softly down, for the hearts that stayed behind, somewhere hidden out of time. Children laugh beside the fountain, tourists gather by the mountains, but he only watches slow as the evening shadows grow. Then a violin begins, floating gently through the wind, and for just a little while he remembers how to smile. Every town protects a ghost of the people love the most, living softly in the stone, long after the years have gone. Old man and the square remain, like an old romantic refrain, and the sunset amber light wraps around the quiet night. If you pass the cafe there, you may see him by the square, listening to distant songs from a world forever gone. Mediterranean waves at night, soft jazz, guitar, and distant piano. Moonlight over the Riviera, silver dancing on the sea. palm trees swaying in the breeze, like a slow, sweet melody. Sailboats resting in the bay after another summer day, while the cafes by the shore glow like lanterns evermore. Couples walking by the tide, with the ocean by their side, listening to waves that sing of forgotten summer things. Champagne glasses softly shine underneath the moon divine, and the warm night air remains filled with dreams and old refrains. Moonlight over the Riviera, carry all my thoughts away to the coast of endless summer, where the stars and sea will stay. Every wave and every light feels eternal in the night, like a postcard from the past, made too beautiful to last. Nothing here is in a rush. Even silence feels so lush, as the moon reflects its glow on the sleeping world below. Moonlight over the Riviera, still alive beyond the years, in the waves and gentle breezes, and the music that remains. Somewhere beyond everything that was described, nothing has changed at all. The river still moves, the cafe still exists in its own form. The tram lines still trace paths through memory, even if no one follows them. What changed was only how it is being seen. And it feels like everything was always this way. Somewhere after all this, nothing has changed, only understanding has softened And I realized that endings were never events, only perspectives. Even time feels less like movement and more like a surface we move across without disturbing. Maybe nothing needed to be concluded. Maybe everything was already complete. Somewhere after all this, nothing has changed and everything continues as it always did. And I understand that arrival and departure were never separate. And the river keeps flowing like it always has.
The tram moves through the city under a light that no longer feels sharp or directional, but softened into continuity that blends surfaces, reflections. Windows no longer divide inside from outside clearly. Instead, they hold both in overlapping transparency. The city itself feels less like a place being passed through, and more like a gradual unfolding of the same atmosphere that the tram is part of. Even passengers feel less like separate presences and more like temporary forms within a shared quiet movement. And it feels like motion has become atmosphere. Soft tram light, where everything moves without separation. And I understand that travel is only perception shifting through continuity. Even sound inside the tram feels diffused, no longer tied to source, but distributed across space. Maybe light does not travel through space. Maybe it is space becoming visible. Soft tram light, where nothing is fully inside or outside. And I realize that movement does not require boundaries. And the tram continues through softened distance.
Every evening just before sunset, she walked the path above the bay, past the olive trees and stone walls where seabirds like to stay. The lighthouse stood upon the cliffs, watching over sea and sky. Its beam had guided countless ships for as long as time passed by. The fishermen all knew her face, the cafe owner knew her name, for every day she came alone, and every day the same. The harbor whispered quiet stories no one dared to tell. She waited by the lighthouse where the sea meets the sky, watching every distant vessel as the years drifted by. She waited by the lighthouse with hope she couldn't hide, believing one day love would return across the tide. The summers came, the summers went, the harbor changed its paint, the little boats grew old and worn, yet her faith remained. The church bells echoed through the town, the market filled the square, children grew and seasons turned, but she was always there. Some said he sailed to foreign shores, some said he lost his way, yet she would simply smile and say, perhaps he'll come today. The lighthouse watched through every storm, every winter rain. Its faithful beam and faithful heart somehow seem the same. And on a quiet autumn night, a ship appeared once more, its lantern shining through the dark toward the waiting shore. She waited by the lighthouse where the sea meets the sky, holding on to one small dream as the years rolled by. She waited by the lighthouse, and one evening at last, the future gently touched the hand of the past. The lighthouse glowed above the sea, the harbor bells rang clear, and somewhere love came home.
Silence spreads over the river, not as something that arrives after sound, but as something that has always been present beneath it, only becoming noticeable when attention stops insisting on separating what is heard from what is felt. The water continues moving, but even that movement feels like it has softened into continuity without edges, as if flow itself no longer needs to announce its presence. The cafe in the distance feels absorbed into the same quiet field, no longer clearly distinct from river or air or light. Everything seems to share the same softened condition, where difference no longer creates separation, but only variation within a single, ongoing state. And it feels like quiet has no boundary anymore. Silence over water, where nothing ends and nothing begins. And I understand that stillness is not absence, but continuity without distinction. Even memory feels less like something being retrieved and more like something gently continuing in the background of awareness without interruption. Maybe silence was never after sound. Maybe it was always inside it. Silence over water, where everything continues without definition. And I realize that presence does not require contrast, and the silence remains without needing to be noticed.
High above the moonlit harbor, the grand terrace comes alive, with chandeliers and evening gowns beneath the summer sky. The marble columns gleam with silver, the roses scent the air, and waiters glide among the guests with effortless flair. The sea stretches toward the horizon like silk beneath the moon, while a piano gently plays a romantic tune. The stars gather overhead like diamonds scattered across velvet. Moonlight on the grand terrace, shining on the sea below, where every smile and every dance seems touched by a golden glow. Moonlight on the grand terrace, where the night feels endless and free. A beautiful celebration of elegance and memory. The orchestra begins a waltz that floats across the square, and couples turn beneath the stars without a single care. The harbor lights twinkle below like tiny constellations bright, reflecting all the beauty of this enchanted night. A woman in a pearl white gown laughs softly by the rail, while moonlight catches in her hair like a fairy tale. The years may carry us away to places far apart, yet certain evenings stay forever within the heart, preserved like old photographs, untouched by passing time, their beauty growing sweeter with every year that passes by. Moonlight on the grand terrace, still shining in my dreams, like a scene from a forgotten movie, more beautiful than it seems. Moonlight on the grand terrace, forever calm and bright, a memory wrapped in silver through the night. The moon watches over the sea, the terrace glows below, and the dance goes on.
There is a space that does not appear on maps, somewhere between leaving and remembering, where everything feels slightly suspended, as if time itself has paused mid-breath. The train station, the cafe, the river, they all feel connected here, not by location but by feeling. Light falls unevenly across surfaces, making nothing fully present and nothing fully absent. And it feels like everything is already becoming something else. Somewhere between departure and memory, nothing fully arrives and nothing fully leaves. And I stand inside that in-between space, where even silence feels like movement without direction. A tram passes without sound, or perhaps it never passed at all. Only the idea of passing remains. Conversations dissolve before they fully form, and even footsteps feel like echoes of something that has not yet happened. Maybe this is where all unfinished moments go, not lost, just uncompleted. Somewhere between departure and memory, where time does not choose sides. And I realize that not everything needs to resolve in order to exist, and the space stays opening even after I leave it. Slow jazz waltz, rain falling softly outside. One more dance in the rain tonight, underneath the street lamplight. Let the city fade away for a little while today. Your hand resting close to mine as the church bells softly chime, and the puddles catch the glow of the world below. The cafe band still plays inside while we dance beneath the sky, turning circles through the storm, feeling safe and feeling warm. Every raindrop seems to sing of forgotten beautiful things, and the night itself appears made of laughter and of years. One more dance in the rain before tomorrow comes again. Let the music softly guide our footsteps through the night. And if morning finds us gone, still the memory lives on in the rhythm and the light of this perfect rainy night. Some moments were born to stay long after they drift away, living quietly in the heart, like a work of living art. One more dance in the rain, one more sweet nostalgic refrain,
and the city softly glows like a dream the old heart knows. Beyond the river, beyond the cafe, beyond the tram lines that no longer carry anything urgent, there is a sense that nothing here ever truly concludes. Everything that happened remains in motion, even when unseen. The village, the light, the air, all of it feels part of something continuous, and it feels like endings were never real boundaries. Somewhere beyond the river, nothing ends, it only changes where it lives. And I understand that everything I thought was over is still here in another form. Time no longer feels like a line, but like a field where everything continues simultaneously, gently overlapping without conflict. Maybe there is no final moment. Maybe there is only ongoing presence in different shapes. Somewhere beyond the river, nothing ends, not the cafe, not the night, not us. And I realize that continuation is the only real ending. And the river keeps flowing, even beyond what we call time. The river no longer feels like something that carries water, but something that carries continuity itself. It moves in a way that no longer distinguishes between what is reflected and what is real, as if both have merged into the same gentle unfolding. The cafe and the village are no longer separate from its flow. They feel like impressions that have softened into the same current without losing their presence. And it feels like memory has become fluid. Soft water memory, nothing stays fixed, and I understand that remembering is not holding, but continuing in another form. Even light across the water feels like part of the movement, rather than something cast upon it. Maybe memory was never stored. Maybe it was always flowing. Soft water memory, where everything remains without form. And I realize that continuity does not require stability. And the river remembers by moving. Now is no longer a point between what came before and what comes after, but a field where all versions of time exist without needing to align themselves into sequence. The cafe, the river, the light, and even silence all appear here, without distinction between past or future. Nothing arrives into this moment, because nothing leaves it either. It is not a transition, it is continuity without reference. And it feels like time has stopped dividing itself. Now where nothing begins or ends, and I understand that presence is not located in time, but is what remains when time is no longer structured. Even awareness feels less like observation and more like participation in something continuous. Maybe now was never a point. Maybe it was always everything at once. Now where everything is already here, and I realize that what we call the present is only uninterrupted existence, and now continues without becoming past or future.
A quiet spring sunrise over Provence, the world still golden from the night before. Morning settled on the town like a soft white wedding gown. Windows open one by one, greeting gently to the sun. fresh bread resting by the door, footsteps on the marble floor, and the bells began to sing for another peaceful spring. Two lovers walking hand in hand through the sleepy flower stands, still laughing from the night before, near the little grocery store. Coffee steaming in the square, birds drifting through the air. Everything felt warm and slow, like nowhere else to go. Morning, they will remember forever. Golden skies and gentle weather, like a photograph in bloom, floating through an endless June. And though the years may fade away, they will still recall this day, when the whole world seemed to shine softly in the morning light. Children riding bicycles past the church and old hotels, a violin somewhere nearby played beneath the waking sky. An old woman swept the street, humming softly to the beat of a melody so old it felt warmer than the gold. Some mornings are made to stay long after they drift away, hidden deep within the soul, like unfinished lullabies. Morning, they will remember forever, through the rain and changing weather, like a song from long ago, still alive beneath the glow. And whenever spring returns past the hills and olive groves, they will hear those church bells ring through the quiet air again.
There is a table in the cafe that no longer serves any function except to remain as a quiet point within space, where presence once gathered. It does not hold objects in the traditional sense anymore. It holds only the trace of having held them, as if memory has replaced use. Around it, the cafe feels less like a location and more like a softened structure of atmosphere. The river outside continues without interruption, and even its sound feels distant enough to be part of the same silence that fills the room. And it feels like stillness has become physical. Silent cafe table where nothing is required to happen. And I understand that meaning can exist even when action no longer does. Even time feels slower here, not because it has changed speed, but because comparison has dissolved. Maybe objects were never defined by use. Maybe they were defined by attention. Silent cafe table where everything continues without function. And I realize that presence remains even when purpose fades, and the table stays without needing anything placed upon it.
Morning light falls across a tram line that no longer carries anything but the memory of movement, stretching through the city like a sentence that was never finished. The rails still exist, but they feel less like transportation and more like echoes pressed into metal, holding on to directions that no one follows anymore. The air is quiet in a way that feels structured, as if silence has learned the shape of this place. Buildings on either side stand without urgency, watching the empty track with the patience of things that have already seen too much time pass through them. There is a feeling that something should arrive, but the arrival itself has forgotten how to happen. Morning light on the forgotten tram line, where waiting has turned into memory rather than expectation. The tracks still point forward into distance, even though nothing continues along them. And I stand here inside that stillness, feeling time move through me instead of around me. It is strange how absence can feel structured, how even emptiness can carry direction if it stays long enough in one place. And the light keeps moving across the rails, as if it remembers a journey that no longer exists. The morning arrives without hurry in this small riverside village. Time feels softer here, as if it has learned not to rush. Morning light rests on the surface of the river, stretching slowly across the water. The village is still half asleep, shutters opening one by one without noise. The smell of fresh bread drifts into the street before anyone speaks. Inside the cafe, wooden tables wait under warm light, unchanged from yesterday. Everything feels close, but nothing demands attention. Even silence feels like it belongs here. Morning light on the river cafe, where nothing is rushed and nothing is loud. Every reflection on the water feels like a memory that has not yet decided to disappear. And I sit by the window, watching the world slowly become real. In the morning light on the river cafe, where time forgets to leave, the river keeps moving, but it never feels like goodbye. Late August evening, crickets and distant cafe music. Summer lingers in the air, golden sunlight everywhere. Lavender begins to fade as the days grow touched with gray. Children chase the evening breeze under sleepy orchard trees, while the cafes glow once more, like they always have before. The ocean keeps its gentle tune beneath the rising harvest moon, and the vineyards on the hill hold the warmth of summer still. Every road and every vine seems suspended out of time as the season slowly bows to the coming autumn clouds. before the leaves begin to fall. One more dance beneath the stars, one more evening after all. Let the music carry on till the final golden dawn, and the warm September light melts softly into night. Nothing stays forever young, not the flowers, not the flowers, not the sun, not the sun. Yet the beauty always stays somewhere in remembered days. One last song for summer before another season starts, and the melody remains quietly inside our hearts.